Hello everyone, this is our Friday update here from City Hall, and again, the main item on our discussion today is our COVID situation here in Bardstown and Nelson County. We had 107 new cases reported yesterday, 71 on Tuesday, and 94 on Monday. And the difference is now Lincoln Trail Area Development Health Department is so overwhelmed with the number of cases, they can no longer give us day-to-day reports. We're having to kind of gather this information locally off their website. So some of these numbers are a combination of 2 days total, thus the reason the high number. But the last 7 days, our daily average count has now risen to 88 cases a day. It wasn't all that long ago when I was sitting here talking to you that our case numbers had risen to 56 per day, which is a very shocking number. Now, in just a matter of a couple of weeks, that case load has gone up to 88 a day, so we're having hundreds of more people infected and being diagnosed with the infection per week than ever before. So the virus is out of control here in Nelson County. We're one of about 80 counties now in the state of Kentucky that are in the red. That means our average number of cases on a population basis is above the state average and the national average. So, how do we address this? Well, things are changing. People are having to make changes. Just like we just heard, the county clerk's office is having to close in order to try to keep operations going and reduce the exposure of their employees as well as those of us who need to use the county clerk's office. But what can we do right now? Well, as you're hearing now that Thanksgiving is upon us, we need to treat Thanksgiving in a different manner, meaning we need to avoid large gatherings, even if it is our families. You know, those of us who are traditionally known to have maybe 20 or 30 or even more gather for a Thanksgiving dinner and so forth, we need to change that thinking. We need to get back to where we just have groups of immediate family, maybe 10 or less. I know that's what my family is doing. We used to have many of our family members, 20 or 30, get together. Now we are just splitting up individually with our own immediate families, groups of 10 or less. That's one thing we can do to help. Avoid large gatherings anywhere. Just don't be around them if you don't have a reason to have to be around a large gathering. Just don't do it. Keep your distance and be safe. I know restaurants. We all have gotten used to going back to the restaurants, our favorite restaurants, me included. But again, the word is caution. Rather than maybe going in and sit down having a meal at your favorite restaurant, it's time to go back to takeout. Order your food to go. You can still enjoy your favorite food, but you can also enjoy it in the safety of your own home, and you risk exposure of yourself, or perhaps you may be asymptomatic. You reduce the risk of exposing others if you are asymptomatic. The other thing I want to say is I get a lot of calls and emails here at City Hall on both sides of this. Some people are calling, they're complaining that they see so many people going in places of business without masks. I have other people letting me know what a great job some of these businesses are doing about asking people to wear a mask and requiring people to wear a mask. My message is to everyone, let's cooperate with this. When you're out in public and you're going into businesses, wear a mask. Don't take on that person who might be there asking you to put a mask on. Don't be belligerent with them and saying, you don't think masks work or whatever. They are just trying to do their job. They are trying to keep you safe and themselves safe and their business safe. Let's everyone cooperate with these businesses and wear a mask when you're out in public. That'll really help us, and it's the only thing we can do going forward if we're going to get this under control. Our schools are out, non-traditional instruction. Many of them are going to be out through Thanksgiving. If we're going to get our kids back in school, we've got to reduce these numbers and keep them from being exposed, the teachers and all the support staff. Good news related to Lincoln Trail Area Development District and the COVID situation is they have been awarded $550,000 from CARE Act funding here in Kentucky to support a revolving loan program for small businesses. You can go on the Lincoln Trail Area Development website or the city's website right here on our website and apply for revolving loans, $5,000 up to $20,000. So if you're a small business and you need some capital right now to help you offset maybe your rent, other bills like payroll or utilities, that's what these funds are for, and they are available on a first come, first served basis. So please, if you need that kind of infusion of cash into your business, go online and make an application for this revolving loan through the Lincoln Trail Area Development. Another good news here, recently we installed a new zip line here at the Recreation Department and the playground area for small kids and young kids. It has been a huge success. The children are having a great time enjoying the zip line. So I encourage you to come down to the rec center and bring your young children and check it out. It's been so successful that I think we're going to probably install another zip line next year at one of our other parks. Lastly, I just want to wish everyone a safe and happy upcoming holiday, Thanksgiving Day. I know that you will be visiting some people perhaps, but let's try to do something different this year. It's just for this year to make a difference in our community by being safe and taking the precautions that are recommended. If you do that, I think it'll make a difference and it'll be something positive to take away from this holiday season that is going to be so different than it has been in years past, but we can get through it if we all cooperate and try to help one another. Thank you and have a great weekend.